Splendid lovers, today we have Ana-Theresa Nava and she's going to answer the questions for us. So let's see. Welcome.
Thank you.
What makes you want to do better?
What must I do? Yeah, good question. Well, when you have been through different things in life, problems or grief, or I don't know, it can be different things in life. You think of that moment you stop and think about your future and things that you want to, how do you want to be? So then it's like you learn from it, and then you strive to do even better. I don't know if that's
okay. I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, what you're saying is everything it happens in life to teach you something, and therefore you want to do better.
Better, yeah.
In every sense.
Yes,
okay.
Because it happened to you, so you have to learn from it.
At least use something of it, better or worse, and then move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How do you face your fears?
Yeah, how do you face your fears? By being positive, I think.
Okay. Because
fear is something that we all have. So at that moment you have to choose. Choose between fear or not. And if you stay in fear, then you will be like collapsed and you cannot do like what you want to do. So at that moment you have to choose like, okay, I don't want to be in fear, but I want to step out of it and do what I want to do.
Okay, okay. Yeah. What does success mean to you?
Success means being happy.
Okay.
Being in peace and doing things that you really, really want to do in life. Like, it can be different things, dancing or just speaking to someone to encourage that person. It can be a lot of things. But yeah, I think that's for me
that's
place
success.
to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When can you call? Who can you call in the middle of the night?
Well, a lot of friends in Netherlands. But,
okay.
I think a great friend of mine, like a big sister to me. She lives in the Netherlands, and we have known each other for more than 15 years. And I know that I always can call her.
Whenever.
Whenever, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How do you pamper yourself?
I pamper myself with having just me time. It can be different, kind of like being at home, just relaxing, seeing a movie that I like, with ice cream, or just being alone with myself and in peace. I love that. Or just going to the beach and just being alone and seeing and sitting there. And I like to be sometimes on my own.
We all need it. We all need it.
Yeah, just to reflect about things in life. And I don't really need a lot of people around me. I can just manage, like, I can really be happy also being on my own and doing my stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What was a key moment in your life?
Well, a key moment was when my mother passed away, I think, because when I was 16, my father also passed away, but then you have one parent, so yeah, you can handle it.
Yes.
When both parents are gone, it's like, oh my God, how can I live without them and without her?
Yeah.
So on that moment, I thought that I could really jump off the bridge, something that I never had thought before. So I think that moment was really, really a big moment in my life. And then from there on, of course, people are around you and they encourage you to go on, and you have your husband and your children and stuff. But if you lose your mother, it's something like, it takes something big from your heart. Yeah. And you have to deal with it. You have to grieve. It can take a lot of time. For me, it took like 5 years, I think, to grieve about her. And I think that this year was the first year, like she passed 7 years ago, that I could really be normal in the month that she passed away, in September. Okay. Normally when September starts, at the beginning I'm always crying, I'm down, and I'm like, I'm not myself. So this month was the first of September, was the first month from this year that I was like okay with it.
Ease and accepted the fact that she's not here anymore.
Yes. So yeah. But it can take a lot of time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it will always stay that way, because when a year starts, like when in that year that she passed away, it was 2010. I never thought at the beginning that was going to happen. So every year when the year starts, I'm like grateful, thank you God for this year.
Yeah.
But I'm also like,
but you never know how it's gonna end.
No, you never know.
True.
So
Okay.
I have learned from that to be grateful every time, because you never know when you're gonna lose someone or something's gonna happen to you or to someone else. Because if someone else is also hurt, if it's a friend of yours or something, you also feel it. So
yeah. Okay. So live in the moment.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Okay. What is the best compliment you ever had?
That I'm kind.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, thank you. Because you always try to be kind to people, but sometimes you can also be a bitch. Like,
let's be honest.
Let's be honest. So yeah, it depends on. But I always try to be there for the people around me and to help and to encourage and it's very nice that people see it.
Yeah,
you don't have to get it back, but it's nice that people see it and
acknowledge the fact that you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
What's your favorite moment so far this week? Well, or Monday, so hey, but still.
Yeah. Well, that our car, after I think 6 months, they're gonna make it. Yes. Yeah. So I'm like really happy because he stood there. I think for I think 6 months. Ooh. Every time was like that they couldn't make it, or it was something and another thing and another thing, and we were like, oh my gosh. So now hopefully
finally it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Yeah.
Good.
So, yeah.
What is your favorite quote of one of them?
I think it would be love yourself first to love another. Okay. Always start with yourself. If you cannot love yourself, then you cannot love or appreciate the other. So for me, that's the main important. You have to work on yourself. You have to know yourself, and then you can like acknowledge and learn and be a better you for others.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah.
Last one. What do you want to be remembered by?
Well, when my mother died, that was also a beautiful thing because a lot of people came to her funeral, and I was like, I didn't know, because when I was sitting in the front, I cried and grieved and stuff, and then at the moment I have to say something, and I turned and I was like, oh my God. I was overwhelmed. Yeah, I was really overwhelmed by so much people and so much love, people that I haven't seen like in years, but they came, and afterwards people were saying, yeah, your mother was so kind, your mother was really like an encourager, a great person. I was like, yeah, that's so humble, it's so beautiful that even though people knew her and didn't saw her like for 10 years, they remembered her for who she was, and she was really like that. So I was like, I want also to be remembered like that, you know, that even though I met someone and I don't see that person for a long time, they know who you are. And they even come after 10 years to your funeral, you know. That's really awesome.
Yeah, it shows some respect and thank you.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.